So many times I didn't know which way to go. Seem like all my life I've been surrounded by lazy folks who just live their life no different from the day before. It was the same old song, so I turned off the radio. I turned off the radio. I turned off the radio. Yeah, I turned off the radio. Radio. I turned off the radio. Yeah.
Drama time.
Step into the party thinking what the hell we drinking to? All of y'all in college, but your knowledge lack the news. There's terror growing overseas and on our own soil. They losing faith in those who govern, we in turmoil. But we smoke, drink, love, hate, and burn oil. Afraid to add your bit of heat while the pot boils. Thinking that the problems of the world won't come apply to you. Whisper about me cause I'm being more reserved, you a fool. I'm just focused on my future, doing what I can. Rarely in the moment, mind is always on a plan. You busy thinking about how you gon' go and get your next girl. I'm busy thinking about how I'm gon' help to change the world. First chase the dreams, know the women follow after. You focused on one night, I'm focused on life as a rapper. As an artist, as a man working his hardest, I'ma give them something real, you in radio, keep your garbage.
So many times I didn't know which way to go. Seem like all my life I've been surrounded by lazy folks who just live their life no different from the day before. It was the same old song, so I turned off the radio. I turned off the radio. I turned off the radio. Yeah, I turned off the radio. Radio. I turned off the radio.
You gon' sit, repeat that same hit song. Upbeat and careless, like there ain't shit wrong. Like there ain't lives lost, like there ain't lines crossed. Pray for change, not taking action while you grip that cross. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a believer in God, but prayers in ALS video not truly helping the cause. Yes, it's spreading awareness, but purely benefits you. They see those vids on their Facebook, they wanna be part of it too. Same story for some who take a knee in the pew, ain't taking part in the teachings or living morals they show. It's something they can be part of and just a place they can go. Collection plate comes around, they acting like they be broke. Ice all on their head, but ain't a check to be broke. Couple likes on your video, a handshake from the priest. Even though you ain't paid, feel like you got a receipt. Back next week, singing that same old song like ain't shit wrong.
So many times I didn't know which way to go. Seem like all my life I've been surrounded by lazy folks who just live their life no different from the day before. It was the same old song, so I turned off the radio. I turned off the radio. I turned off the radio. Yeah, I turned off the radio. Radio. I turned off the radio. Yeah.
Show you that I care, but I don't have the nerve. I wanna say I love you, but I can't find the words. I wish that you know how I really felt all of this time. But no matter what I do, you can't see the signs.
Yeah, he was an average teen. He partied often and he sagged his jeans, sat in the very back of the class so he can nap and dream, and fantasize about the girl he was obsessed with, the one who stole his heart and always kept it. Cause ever since the 7th grade, she was always standing in his center stage. But every time he tried to talk to her, she would just step away. And though she never spoke to him, it didn't matter, cause Billy never liked the chit-chatter. So what if a little passive? To him she was attractive. He could sense a massive personality perfectly by the way she acted. Plus she wrote poems for the paper every month. That was the lines on the page that had him falling in love. What? Never told his friends, they would say that he was crazy. So no one ever found out that Billy liked Amy. He just gracefully endured being blatantly ignored. Sooner or later Billy wouldn't take it anymore. What?
Show you that I care, but I don't have the nerve. I wanna say I love you, but I can't find the words. I wish that you know how I really felt all of this time. But no matter what I do, you can't see the signs.
So he's taking his chances, tired of all the wasted advances, sick and tired of never having dates for the dances. If he wanted Amy, he needed to step it up. So one day he stopped her by her locker to confess his love, and he told her that she was beautiful and lit up his sky like Columbus with a compass will get lost in your eyes. But she didn't respond, just gave him a weird look. She tried to give him a shrug, but she was carrying books. But that was all that it took. He put himself out there and he got crushed, so he had to run away before the tears rushed. A whole week he locked himself in his apartment, cause he didn't have the strength to face the world so broken hearted. After 7 days of darkness, got a letter in the mail, but before he even looked at it, he let that ship sail. He was too concerned with all the sadness in his life, so instead of a letter opener, he grabbed the kitchen knife.
Show you that I care, but I don't have the nerve. I wanna say I love you, but I can't find the words. I wish that you know how I really felt all of this time. But no matter what I do, you can't see the signs.
She was far from your average teen, the quiet type who never had a scene. Studied often and wrote poems for the school magazine. She had a little secret and she always kept it. There was a boy that she was obsessed with, so when she wrote a poem for the school paper every month, every line on the page was dedicated to a crush. But she never told her friends, they would say that it was silly, so no one ever found out that Amy liked Billy. To the day that Billy stopped her by her locker during school, but she couldn't understand him and responded like a fool and gave him a weird look. She tried doing sign language, but she couldn't cause she was carrying all the books. See, even though Amy was equally obsessed, she was too embarrassed to tell him that she was born deaf. Avoided him at school, but to make her love known, she would leave him little signs through the lines of her poem. So she sent one to his home after 7 days passed, cause it seemed like Billy wasn't showing up to class. So she's going home confused, trapped in the worst mood, flipping on the TV to a tragic story on the news. What's the picture of your average teen? All it said was this: local teen suicidal with a knife to his wrist. At the scene where he died was a letter never read from a girl named Amy, and it said,
I wanna show you that I care, but I don't have the nerve. I wanna say I love you, but I can't find the words. I wish that you know how I really felt